Hello. Hello. Hi, Anthony. How is it going? I'm not late. Yay, me. I grilled steak. Look. And cooked some mushrooms. It's yummy. Um, when I went live last night, I did not even turn on YouTube. Glad you're good. I did not even turn on YouTube. Let me turn on YouTube so I can, I don't know, just have that open and not have the um, turn off the echo before I play my flute. There we go. Hey, Roy and Becky. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, I need to share out my own live. I didn't do that yet. Yes. There I go. Hi, CW Style. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Yes, I'm glad you made it too. Yeah, I just shared a couple shorts. I'm getting better, you guys. I'm getting up earlier. Now I'm just waking up earlier. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Some of my friends are just like, I just wake up early. And I was just like, I don't. If I go to bed at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., especially not. But I'm not going to bed as late. And so I'm getting up at a normal hour, I was getting up at 7 or 8 last week, but I got up a little bit later today. Maybe it was 8:45, but it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. So I knew you meant the food. I knew you meant the food. Yeah, so let me flute. Before I eat, because if you eat and then play a wind instrument, you get particles of food inside your instrument. So it's best if you're going to eat after you play. And I'm not going to play anything hard because I always mess it up. And then I'm mad at myself. Let's see if you know this one. Oh, AFK. AFK. Do I know what AFK means? Gotta go. Head to the water spigot down to. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like living in your RV, red nose, is hard work all the time, You got to keep up with these things. You got to keep up with emptying your black tank. You got to, things. I feel like there are some ways it's give and take. There's some ways it's more expensive. I feel like things break more readily in your RV. It's just like a lot of work. It's fun, but it's a lot of work. Roy and Becky know this too. Away from the keyboard. Oh, away from the keyboard. Okay. That's fine. Okay, does anybody know that song? Does anybody know that song? I'll tell you later. So I got this Wolfie puppet for my grandbaby, and I was like, well, if she doesn't like it, I'll use it. Hi, I'm Wolfie. It scared her. I didn't do that voice either. I didn't. But my daughter said she was scared of it. My daughter's kind of a minimalist, a little, trying to not, get too much stuff, which is really difficult when you have kids. And so like any toy is like, she doesn't like that. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that. So, and I just love it because she's I hate to say it, but Clara is kind of like, she's the first one of my kids. I was the first one of my siblings to have kids, and only me and my youngest brother had kids. So, but anyway, so she didn't like the Wolfie, and I thought, well, I'll just take it. Maybe when she gets older, she'll like it. I could give it to her. She liked the bubbles, so I got myself more. Because every kid likes bubbles. That's what I love about bubbles. They're cheap and everybody likes them. They're cheap. Everybody likes them. And I used to have bubbles coming out of the top of my RV. Speaking of emptying the black tank, I poured so much Dawn liquid down my black tank that I was leaving Half Moon Bay in San Francisco area. It's a beautiful state park. And I had bubbles. The ranger stopped me. It was like, you got bubbles coming out? Like she'd never seen this before. Only red. Like I get a little bit, when it comes to cleaning things out, I get a little bit excessive. And then if you go back and watch my videos, y'all. Go back and watch my videos. It's funny. They're funny. They're funny. Okay. And I need watch time. And they're funny. So then go forward a little bit to that was May 21. And then I'm getting a little lax and not dumping, I was dumping tons of soapy water down my black tank to clean it out. And that's why I had bubbles coming out of the top. Right. And then get to New Mexico, and I'm in New Mexico and I smell the smell and I think it's my gas. It's not my gas, it's my black tank. Y'all go watch my videos. I need watch time anyways. So don't run my playlist and not watch it. They're called watch hours. So anyways, but yep, I'm on track to be monetized this year. So I'm on track in my weight loss this year. So I'm excited. Red's excited. So I'm on track. Goals, everybody. You got to have goals. So anyways, let's pray and I'll eat. Now my steak is cold. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for all my YouTube friends. I pray you'd be with them and help us to ask, seek, knock, like it says in the Bible, Lord, because when we knock, you answer. When we seek, we find. When we ask, we will receive, Lord. It says in your word, when we ask in your name, I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. So, yeah, nothing later today. Yeah, I could imagine, with two people, it's more. This is my steak. I don't know which way to do this. I'm going to cut it up and do it like this for a minute. I didn't put it on for that long. So this one is this. I like it like this. This one, my grill only has. I can only put it on one thing because if I turn it too low, it goes out. So it's kind of annoying. Maybe later I'll get a more expensive grill, but see, this isn't too bad either because I turned it off right away. It's still. That piece is a little chewy. My napkins are back here. This one, too chili. Um, I got these steaks at Target. I got them last week at Target too, I think. Yeah. They're pretty good. So I got them again. I always get mushrooms to go with my steak lately. And I'm going to text my son and tell him I'm making chicken Parmesan. And hopefully he'll be able to come over because we were working. He got a lot done on my wolf puzzle. It was funny. It's on the floor back there. He got all the edge work done, mostly. I think we're not finding a few pieces, edge pieces. So, but we were working on that. So I'm hoping he'll come back this week. Last week he came on. You getting ready to eat Jersey Mike's turkey sandwich? That sounds good too. So I'm hoping he'll come by. I'm going to tell him I have the steak too. So because I have more left, I'll share that picture. You can go see my short. I can also share it on here. Let me do that. So yeah, I'm hoping my son will come by this week. He was coming by like every week for a little while. I think that was before I went to maybe before I went to Texas though, or maybe it was right before I went to Philly. Right before I went to Philly, I hadn't seen him, and I didn't see him on Mother's Day, which is unusual. But he texted me. But I think it was around Easter time. He was coming like every week. Let me do this video. Okay. I like doing this because it's cool. Then I go to my email. I was looking for an email from Crystal because I'm going to send Crystal a book, Crystal and La Gringa. Crystal, I haven't seen your I'll email you back or text you. I think I have your number actually. Because I have your number, you could have probably sent it. But anyways, I still don't have your address, Crystal. And I was wanting to send out your book when I send Lori's book. So Crystal, if you're listening later, send me your address. And let me show you this video. There's my steak on the grill. There we go. I have Lots of things to drink. I have this tea. I have cran raspberry, which is diet, which is good. And I like to sweeten my tea with it. So I put a little bit in my tea. Hey, Lori. Hi, how are you today? That's good, because I don't put anything in my tea. I also have this. Which I got when I got the other, when I got the steak and all that. Waterloo. It's sparkling summer berry, sparkling water. Put that there. Yes, I ate this like for a couple of days last week because I got the same package of steak. And sleeping a lot is good. Sleeping is good. There's even a verse in the Bible that says that about Lazarus. But that's another place where sometimes it says sleep, sometimes it says, I was talking about that last night about sleeping, but sleeping is good. Even when you know Jesus, even going to be with him is good, but sleeping is good for your health. So I cook my mushrooms in butter or olive oil. I put butter and olive oil with these, and then salt and pepper. So they come out good. Let's see. Yeah, my steak's already at 243 views. I'll put the short on there. So I put a little short. Let me show you. See this? I put a little short with my eyeball, and I didn't even edit it, and it's got 1.5 thousand views, 1,500 views, and it's just a little super eyeball from Halloween. I got it at Walgreens. Yeah, I went to Walgreens, got 3 months worth of medicine. I'm just on 2 medicines now, which is good. I'm off my blood pressure medicine. So I got 3 months worth. So I'll have it for my trip to Portugal in July. Yeah, I like rare. I don't know. How do y'all like your steak? Airplane. Got the door open back there. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. I'll show you. I want you to look at my short. Let me do it. It is a beautiful day. I'm not sure. It's like someone's at the pool. It's about 75 degrees, I think. I'm going to show you where I cooked my mushrooms. Let's see. Okay, so uploading. Yeah, I like rare. Well done. So maybe this one got a little more well done. Medium well is good. I like rare. Okay. I'm gonna get my videos. Oh wait. Okay. I'll show you. So, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, dang. I didn't send the right one. I need to do it again. There's the mushrooms. But so I meant to send a video of just filming outside. That looks yummy, right? Jersey Mike's is usually good. I went into New Jersey when we took the train. Like, Jersey's just a right hop, skip, and a jump from Philly. And we went into Jersey to catch the train into New York City. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna show you the videos I just downloaded. I just did shorts actually too. Okay. Now let's see if I got the right video. Ah, why did it do that? Huh. That is weird. Because I downloaded. Let me see, what's this one? Oh, that's the. Oh, this is the owl. I don't know why I can't download the one, but I made a short. I made it into a short. This is my owl video. Um, Really weird. Yeah, I did grilled shrimp for my son. Um, I'm gonna do a video of cooking that and all that, but I haven't edited it yet. I haven't edited. I haven't edited in a little bit. I've been doing other things. I've been so busy. I changed my car insurance was ex- expiring at 12:01 a.m. today. So I was changing that yesterday. I have some car tolls, and I think there's this toll road over here that I keep taking. So I think I'm just going to buy the pass. There's one by my daughter. She's like, we just got the pass because I guess they use it a lot. So the Jersey, I think that is the Jersey. Speaking of Jersey toll road. No, Pennsylvania Turnpike. That's what it is. But it's fun taking these trips. But y'all, I'm tired, and I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling right now. I'm hoping I can take my class though. I'm hoping I can take my lifeguarding class this month because I hear it's not very long. And so then when I get back in August, I'm coming back on July 30th, I can maybe start the application process and start, or maybe I can start the application process before I go. Maybe I can start the application process before I go to Portugal so that I will have a little job, a lifeguarding job where I swim when I get back. That would be awesome. And that'll be fun. I think I'll like that job. Mm. Since I'm getting up earlier, I did get a little bit hungry. I mean, really like stomach growling. I'm like really hungry before this time. I was saying before, I'm having a problem now waiting to eat until my lunch live because I'm getting up earlier. So I had some celery and peanut butter. That's what I had actually. Cutting this steak seems to be a little bit tougher, so I'm cutting it really small. So I'm excited about. I'm gonna make chicken parmesan. I haven't made that in a while. I got some pasta that's made. I don't buy that much pasta. I'll buy bread, but I'll put it in the freezer. I don't eat it a lot. So I'm doing good. So what I'm doing with my diet is I want it to be something I can stick with. So I'm allowing myself cheats sometimes. I eat bread sometimes. I just don't eat bread all the time. And so this is a pretty good low carb meal, the steak and mushrooms. But the pasta, I'll probably end up giving the pasta all to my son, although he doesn't eat that much carbs either. He doesn't like to eat a lot of carbs. Um, One time when I go to Philly, I want to drive up further north to the Boston area. That's where my um, mother's family settled. My grandmother's family, the Wolves. I showed those pictures on here before. That's where they settled in the Boston area. So and I haven't been back there since I was like 18. I went with my mom and dad when when we moved. When we lived in California, for 20 years they lived in California, Southern California. My parents, my siblings, we would go all up and down the coast of California because my grandparents lived in the Bay Area. So yeah, that's where my family was, in the Boston area, my mom's family, and then they ended up in the San Francisco area. So my daughter says they're gonna go to the beach. So she's expecting in September, so I'm excited. Another new grandbaby. My first grandbaby is my very first grandbaby, my first granddaughter. I'm gonna light my I'm gonna light this candle. It smells really good. I love it. I used to get this one in Georgia. It's Cafe Mocha. It's at Kroger, which I say is Snooks in the Illinois, Missouri area, and it's King Soopers here. Flames. Y'all are called Flames. I have my little fire. This, speaking of my little toys, this is like over 1,000 view video. Just my little fire truck. When I was fired up about being bullied on YouTube, I have my old-fashioned clackers. I have a yo-yo. This is red also. A Duncan yo-yo. So I used to have all these little toys on the table at my Airbnb for people to mess with, play with. It's a sketch, little it's a sketch. Etch a sketch. I can't say it. Whoa. I like the butterfly on it. So my roses are going by already. Maybe that is something I shouldn't buy at Target. And I showed you last week my owl cookie jar. Isn't it cute? I put some stuff in it that I'm not eating. My daughter, I guess, didn't want to eat all of these, so she snuck them back in my bag. I didn't know until I got home. So I have those. I've been good about them. I have these that I found from Halloween. I haven't ate any of them, but I just wanted to put something in my owl cookie jar. I got the Pepperidge Farm cookies, which I haven't ate any of either, but I like them when I have a cheat day. The macadamia nut white chocolate chip, but those cookies are too big to fit in here. I'll show you. I love these cookies. Yeah, they're called Tahoes. That's right. Speaking of Tahoe, my family used to go to Tahoe sometimes. I love Tahoe. California is so lovely. I will get back there one day. But these are good cookies. but I'm doing better. I'm trying to do better anyways. I'm not cheating because then I lose weight faster and I want to lose. I have a specific goal. I'm actually following Lisa's inspiration, outdoor dash travel. Because she lost 17 pounds and I'm like, I'm going to do better. Cause I keep saying, I know why I'm not losing weight very fast. At least I'm losing, but I know I'm not losing weight very fast. It's because I keep cheating and I love sweets, but I need to just like do that maybe once a week or every, other week and just like have a cheat day in. Because you gotta be realistic. If you're too hard on yourself, you're gonna fail. And if you do something that you can't maintain, you're just gonna gain the weight back. So I have hopes too that really when I lost the 40 pounds, because I lost it in 2008, I told the story before. I had a really mean doctor. And that kind of motivation I'm used to, I'm used to put downs and, throws down. Gladys would say, you put your foot in it. I was like, what? That doesn't sound good. She's like, no, it's an expression. It means it's good. You put you put your foot in it. But yeah, it's like the slinky going down the stairs. Yeah, I heard these were so I had them on the table at my Airbnb, right? I had these on the coffee table, I think. And at the 7-story house too. Someone said they were illegal because they can be dangerous. I was like, what? That is so hilarious. This, you remember this? So I had I think she was Japanese exchange student that did this. And you guys, pray I can find that video because I bet it's still on my phone somewhere. I want to find the video and share it because I videoed it and she let me share. I shared it on my Instagram back then. I wasn't really doing, I had a YouTube, but I wasn't really doing YouTube. It was in 2018, I think. So yeah, it was 2018. So yeah, she solved it in like 2 minutes or under 2 minutes. I also have something cool that I got. It's a travel, and I had one of these when I was little, Spirograph, where you can make the little designs and all the things are inside. The Rubik's Cube is from the 80s, yeah. This has all the little things inside. I should do a video with this. I bet that would do good too. Yeah, I will. Who thinks? I think that will do good. I'll do a video with this. Maybe a short. A short would definitely do good. I said to Ian, hint, hint. I'm like, I got a pack of Uno cards and I haven't played Uno yet. But yeah, I got these at Target. These are FOA Schwartz. They had an anniversary, I guess. And that's what my little bear, he's from FOA Schwartz. Oh, yeah, and I don't know what Claire Bear did with the bear because I didn't see it. Like I said, I was like, I hope she just put it away and didn't get rid of it. But I got Freya a bear like this, and I liked it so much that I got another one when I came back. He's from Schwartz. He's from Target, but it's a FOA Schwartz. Yeah, made by FOA Schwartz. Isn't he cute? But like I say, my daughter is she's just, I'll say she's just like me, only better. So much better, so much better. But she's more frugal. She's more minimalistic. And that's hard when you have kids. That's going to be hard. But she's like, any toys that, like I was thinking, like I got this for, I was like, oh no, she's going to be like, she doesn't like stuffed animals that much. But she had the bunny still that I sent her at Easter. But I don't know how long she'll keep it. I don't know if it'll be around next Easter. I might need to send her another one. We'll see. But it's fine. It works for us because, hey, welcome back, Roy and Becky. So you guys went north, right? Did you go north or did you not go north yet? Are you still on courtside? I should know this. I know I should know this. Forgive me for asking. All right. I've had it. So when I downsized, Lori, I wanted to keep, and especially if it was little stuff like this I've had for a long time. Recognize him? I think I got this at a little store in Atlanta when I went with what was bad is I made a friend on Facebook Marketplace who sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and we love to go antiquing. So I met her in 2019. She bought a lot of stuff from me to resell. So, and I didn't mind. I think she maybe made some money. But when I was leaving Georgia and I kept having stuff and I didn't have time anymore at the end, or I didn't have time anymore to sell it on Facebook Marketplace, I would just give it to her. I would just be like, here. And I had so much jewelry, and I still have like a ton of jewelry. So all the small stuff, I was like, I can keep this. Like I was talking last night about my brother's watch. The Mickey watch. I had stuff that was so hard to get rid of that I had for years. Because I had a Mickey that was from my brother-in-law that he gave to my kids that used to talk and everything, and like you touch its nose and it'd say, you got my nose. And it was so cute and I loved it. And but I ended up giving it to a little boy at the park. I was like, did your son like Mickey? And she was like, yeah. This was like towards the end. And because I had so much stuff, I couldn't even sell it. I mean, it took me over a year. And with the furniture, bigger stuff, that's why I made $4,000. I made $4,000. You guys, I'm still sorting through thousands and thousands of items on my phone. My son-in-law helped me download them to my computer from the cloud because I was just like, I don't know how to they're on the cloud. I can get them onto my computer, but when I go to delete them, if I delete them off my phone, it says it's deleting them from the cloud too. And I was just like, I'm so confused. Help me. So Jared, bless his heart, was downloading, but then my computer got too full. So now I just have a ton, and I don't go through them regularly, and I need to go through them all and get to the ones and I'm going to make a long video. It could probably be like 30 minutes long. So look for that upcoming. And I don't know when it will be, probably in the next couple of weeks, because I love editing, but it does take a lot of time. And like I said, I haven't edited my videos from last week from when my son came to eat and stuff. And I did a chicken cordon bleu video. I haven't edited that yet. So I was thinking of going to like the Rocky place, the Rocky statue in Philly, and like going to the Liberty Bell and making a video there. And I was just like, didn't get to that. And again, like in December, I was like, no, I'm just here taking a break from YouTube. I'm here to see my daughter and her family. So, and I did that short. That is my most viewed short. You guys, I've never gotten 5,000 views on anything. So that was exciting. Even though it's a short, it doesn't count towards watch time really. But that was exciting to get 5,000 views. And I've never gotten, that was encouraging to get 5,000 views. And I'm like, I'm on a break. I didn't edit it or anything. I was just like, hey, this is a cool video. Let me download it. Boom, 5,000 views. Yay. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, Timmy Ray. How are you? I'm eating my steak and mushroom. You guys, I should call this red steak and mushroom diet. I went swimming yesterday. I missed swimming when I was gone. I was eating bad when I was driving. Next time I go, I gotta not eat so bad when I'm driving, because when you start, you eat the sweets and it just makes you want more sweets. So it's like, it's bad. Or you eat chips and then you want something salty, and it's like they're both bad. Carbs are evil. Carbs are evil. I'm just kidding, but they're yummy, but they need to be in moderation and very, very sparse if you want to lose weight. Very, very sparse if you want to lose weight. My cup has butterflies and says, be the change. I think I got that. I think I got that at Target too. I have this little toy too that I've had for a long time. I did the little bowling again. The first time I did the bowling, because that was my favorite one. I like the little bowling. I'll show you that. Let me put my plate up. I left the little bowling. It's my favorite. Well, I'm not going to show it to you because I don't have time. I'm already at 48 minutes. I haven't said a poem or anything, you guys, and I'm going to read you another chapter from Job. You guys, let's study the Bible together. Because I decided I'm reading Job, or let's read the Bible together anyways. I'm going to read you another chapter in Job. And I'm going to say, I'm going to see if I can find my advice poem. There's the planes again. Oh, you know what I didn't even think of with this little dragon, because I showed it to my daughter. I bought like a lot of my stuffed animals, but she doesn't like stuffed animals. There's a little poem. There's a little poem on here. I got my little dragon at Safeway grocery store, and his birthday's in October 2nd, her birthday. Her name is Cinder. I'm saying it's a girl. It says, let's be friends and you will see I'm happiest when you are with me. It's a little poem on the thing. I didn't even realize that. My daughter grabbed it and says, let me read the poem. I got this ball. I gave Freya liked my ball, so I got another ball. Wow. That was almost disastrous. Oh. Yeah. Yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry, Timmy Ray. Um, I have little quotes and stuff in this book. This is my book. I'm going to read you a Peter Marshall quote. So my mom had this book. Yes, it's hard. Um, yeah, we have a friend that is a widow, and her oldest son is having a hard time with his dad's death. So we're praying about that, and we will pray for you, Timmy Ray. But I wanted to share you a quote from. It's about heaven. It's hard for me to read this poem though. This poem is about my cousin who died at 45, like my brother did, and it was sudden and it was a freak accident, so it was really hard. But this is the quote I put before this poem. Peter Marshall said this, and he was a chaplain of the Senate in 1949, but he passed away. He passed away at a young age from a heart attack. Well, in his 40s. He was pretty young, 40s, to die. But he was a Presbyterian minister at there's a historical church in DC, and it's Presbyterian where Lincoln went to church. And that's where he pastored, and he was the chaplain of the U.S. Senate. His name was Peter Marshall. And my mom had a book. My dad's name is Peter also, and my grandfather's name was Peter. My grandfather, who I never met, my dad's dad. But my mom had a book about him on her shelf called A Man Named Peter. And it's by Catherine Marshall. His wife is Catherine Marshall, who was the writer that wrote the Christie series, and it became a television series. She passed away in the 80s too. Well, she passed away in the 80s. He passed away long before that. But this is a quote from him. And he said, those we love are with the Lord, and the Lord has promised to be with us. If they are with him and he is with us, they cannot be very far away. I'll read this, but it's hard. It's hard for me to read. This was when my cousin passed away. She left behind her young daughter. It's called Mommy, Mommy, Where Are You? Mommy, Mommy, where are you? You said I love you, dropped me off at school. I love you too, see you later. I didn't know it would be so long. I came home, but you were gone. Daddy tucked me in that night. He kissed me and turned out the light. I heard him crying, I never knew. Mommy, Mommy, where are you? My puppy came and licked my tears. I dreamed that night of all the years. You read to me and fixed me food. You took me to the park and we flew a kite. I saw you now, all dressed in white. This new place is some fun, you said. Someday you'll really like to come. You're beautiful, Mommy, I always knew. But now your radiance sparkles through, like the jewels in your princess crown. I couldn't make you come back down. That'd be mean, I know. And you'd never want to go. You said, I'll be in the spring bird's song, and in the morning's bright new dawn. Look around me and you'll find I'm with you always, all the time. I don't have to cry, Ollie Ollie oxen free. I found you, Mommy. You're here with me. So I read it without crying. Yay, me. I'm so sorry. Oh, papers mess up. I'm so sorry, Timmy Ray. I was I feel like I didn't nearly cover it. And that's why this morning as I was reading Job, I was like, well, I'm going to talk more about it this week because I didn't nearly cover what I wanted to cover last night and it didn't. But last night I was talking about things we go through and um, my monkey's moving. But this is another little toy I have. So I used to also have them on the counter at my house, the 7-story house. I want to find a poem to read you also in in Red Poems if I can find it. I don't have any table of contents for Red Poems or anything. So it's hard. I have a lot of poems in my document on my computer, so sometimes it's hard to find them, which poem I specifically want to read. Because it is pretty much done, although I don't feel like it's done, but I've been writing the red poem since I finished this one. So let me see if I can find the one I'm looking for. It's about, oh, wait, you know what? I want to read this one. I'll read this one about the vision because it mentions Joyce Meyer, who turned 80 on Sunday. So let me read this one about the vision. And I had put a verse from Job before it. Where then is my hope? As for my hope, who can see it? Job 17:15. The vision. It's in the morning sun rising. It's in the green grass thriving. In the mockingbird's song. Yes, the days are long and lonely, but hope is rising. Sunday is coming. God is so loving. He is patient while I have my angry fit. God, I yell, no one gives a crap about me. He says to me, you can be pitiful, Susan, or powerful. It's your choice. That's something God said to Joyce. I have a wise mentor. Her name is Joyce Meyer. She teaches me to be careful what I do and think and say. I must read the Bible every day. There's life in the Word. That used to be the name of her ministry, Life in the Word. Satan's here to kill, steal, and destroy. Yeah, he wants to find you a boy toy. He'll ruin your life, fill it with strife. He's destroyed so many. He's an expert at deceit, temptation, and defamation. Don't be ignorant of his devices, or he will keep you in a crisis. But the just shall live by faith. Trust God, he'll make you better. Listen to Satan, you'll be bitter. He wants you to be a quitter. But God says, press on. It won't be long. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Those verses are from Habakkuk. The vision is yet for an appointed time. Whoa, wait, I lost my place here. There, okay. It's like, where did StreamYard go? I have too many tabs open again. So I have 4 watching now. So let me read you this chapter. I decided to read you from Job. Last night I read Job chapter 16. Then one of his friends come at him again. He gets kind of, his friend gets kind of sarcastic with him too. How long before you stop talking? Speak sense if you want to answer us. Do you think we are mere animals? This is verse 8, chapter 18. Do you think we are stupid? This is Bildad's response. So his friends are making these speeches and talking. They're supposed to be comforting him, right? But they're telling him he sinned, and that's why all the bad things happened to him. And so this is Job's 6th speech. And when I was reading this today, I was like, it's chapter 19. So let's read Job together, you guys. Read chapter Job, and then you can comment on whatever I read. I'll pick a chapter. Maybe I'll just go right on from 19 and do 20, 21, and 22 this week. I don't know. I'll see. I'll pick a chapter from Job to read every day this week. But so I'm going to read 19. Then Job spoke again. How long will you torture me? How long will you crush me with your words? You have already insulted me 10 times. You guys thought my monkey keeps doing his symbols. I can see better with my glasses on. These are just from the dollar store. You have already insulted me 10 times. You should be ashamed of treating me so badly. Even if I had sinned, this stood out to me. Even if I had sinned, that is my concern, not yours. Hello, everybody, like that's it right there, you know? So I'm going to be talking tomorrow about the spiritual abuse I suffered. And one of the crazy, insane things that happened to me at a Celebrate Recovery, the Celebrate Recovery in Georgia, at my church in Georgia, is she tried to send me to the sex addicts class. I'm 50 something years old. And y'all, I had only been with my husband because I met him when I was 17, married when we were 19. Boom, boom, boom. We had 5 children. I didn't have time to get into any trouble. I didn't cheat on him. He was my first. And then here is this woman trying to say, and then I was like, you know, I wrote this letter to the other leader of the Celebrate Recovery when this happened. And I was like, even if I was that, you guys are supposed to be helping me, not pointing the finger at me, judging me. Like, even if I was that, and that verse made me think of this, you know, even if I have sinned, that is my concern and not yours, you know? And I actually went. That was so crazy. And I was talking to my sister at that time. I don't talk to her. It's just been too difficult. I don't. The relationship was too difficult, volatile. She was too disrespectful and discouraging when I'm going through difficult things in my family. She just made it that much worse. So I don't talk to my sister anymore. But my sister, I was telling her the story and she laughed because she sent me to the sex addicts class and I went. I was like, well, you're the expert. I'm like, okay. And my sister cracked up laughing. She's like, why did you go? And I'm like, I'm used to listening to people in authority. I don't know. You know, she laughed. And then I was just like, I don't think I belong here. It was crazy. Hello, Teddy. Hello. Friday. You guys, this is a week. I'm celebrating 1 year in Denver. And I said it was my brother's birthday last night. I'm celebrating 1 year in Denver. So excited. In August, it'll be a year since I got my money from my mom and dad. Mwah. Which was a miracle, really. And I will finish reading chapter 19 in a minute, but I want to tell you about this week because it's a week. I'm celebrating you 1 year in Denver, so I'm so excited about that. Tomorrow, I wrote it down. Wait, that's not the right one. I found another prayer journal already, and I haven't even finished this one. Okay, I wrote it down in here, so I'll tell you. Tomorrow, on the 7th, it's Prince's birthday. That's how I repurposed it. But it is also my anniversary. And so this morning I was praying for my ex because he needs it. So tomorrow is my anniversary. 37 years ago, I married my ex, and we have 5 kids. So he'll always be somewhat in my life because we have 5 kids together. Now we have a grandbaby together. So yeah. We were married 27 years when we separated in 2014. We were married 30 years when I moved out of his house. That was 2016. We were married 32 years when I was divorced in 2018. Our divorce took 4.5 years. This is one of my Beware of Wolves stories also that I will get to, is about the shady lawyer that I hired. I wasn't careful in picking a lawyer. Okay, Timmy Ray. Yeah, we all have stuff to do. I have stuff to do too. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for coming in, Timmy Ray. So yeah, it's been 5 years now since we were divorced in 2018, but we had been married 32 years then, and it's 37 years tomorrow. So that's a day. But I thought of it when Teddy came in because my oldest son, his birthday is on Friday. So yes. And my children are always in my prayers. You know, sometimes I'm crying. I pray for my kids, all 5 of my kids daily. I'm not in contact with all of them, but I pray for all 5 of them daily. I love them. They'll always, you'll be in my heart. Song from Tarzan. You'll be in my heart, no matter where you go. I don't even know the words. Just know you'll always be in my heart, and I'll always be, might start crying. I'll always be praying for them. But yeah. And that's why when Old Car Junkie told me his name was Teddy, I'm like, I will not forget that. That's my son. So we named him Teddy. He's named for my grandfather, my mom's mom. He was born, my mom's mom, who was born in 1905. And my grandmother said his name was Alfred Wendell Theodore Olsen. So, and they were Norwegian. My mom is Swedish and Norwegian. And so thanks for dropping those links, Lori. So I didn't like Alfred or Wendell. So we took Theodore, and my grandmother was living. Yeah, my grandmother was living when Teddy was born. And she said she thinks they put the Theodore in there because he was president at the time. So, and I have a whole Teddy Roosevelt quotes. Teddy Roosevelt is awesome. I had all this collection of all these books. I didn't finish all of them, but I had all these books about Theodore Roosevelt that when I downsized, I got rid of. And I had this picture that I got rid of. That was hard. There were hard things to get rid of. You guys pray for me to do that video. I'm going to do that video on the downsizing, because I had a lot of lovely stuff. I had a lot of lovely stuff. And so pray for me about doing that video. I just recently found another cross. I had a whole collection of crosses. This is like wrought iron, and I had one like this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get another cross. It was easier to get rid of things that I was like, oh, I'll find that again sometime, you know. But thank you, Lori. So I'm going to finish reading this chapter, and then I'll let you all go and get things done, because I have things to get done too. So anyways, even if I have sinned, that is my concern, not yours. That's where I was. You think you're better than I am, using my humiliation as evidence of my sin. But it is God who has wronged me, capturing me in his net. I cry out help, but no one answers me. I protest, but there is no justice. God has blocked my way, so I cannot move. He has plunged my path into darkness. He has stripped me of my honor and removed the crown from my head. He has demolished me on every side, and I am finished. He has uprooted my hope like a fallen tree. His fury burns against me. He counts me as an enemy. His troops advance. They build up roads to attack me. They camp all around me. My relatives stay far away, and my friends have turned against me. I felt like that when I was going through my divorce, because it coincided. It was so hard because the spiritual abuse, and because she kept on trying, and the thing is, I had problems in my family. I left the Celebrate Recovery and just started singing in the choir at my church, because it's a big church. And I was like, well, if she's going to be like that and say I'm something I'm not and just be on my case all the time, then I'm just left the Celebrate Recovery, right? And I joined the choir, and I loved singing. I love singing in the choir. Another thing I have, Little Mermaid. I love praising Jesus. Anybody seen that movie? I want to see it. I started watching somebody's video on it yesterday. Someone I met at Crystals? No, someone I met at Blissful Adventures. You were there. It was Share Retirement or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, someone had a video on it, but I didn't finish watching it. So yeah, let me finish reading this. So and my close friends have forgotten me. And, so I was separated from my church. A lot of my friends were at the Celebrate Recovery because it was such a big church. But then I made some friends in choir, so that was good. And I was having other problems in my home, and I was getting towards, divorce. I was having other family problems, which I don't go into completely, but that caused me to go back to Celebrate Recovery and to go to another Celebrate Recovery that was in the same town, that was actually in my little town where my ex's house is. It's in another town in Georgia, and then the house I moved into was in a bigger town in Georgia, in the same area. But so I started going to another Celebrate Recovery, and bye, Roy and Becky. And so I'll be telling that story this week. So I'll be telling that story tomorrow. So stay tuned. Come back tomorrow, and I'm going to finish reading this. Yeah, I'm going to finish reading this. My family is gone, and my close friends have forgotten me. My servants and maids consider me a stranger. I am like a foreigner to them. When I call my servant, he doesn't come. I have to plead with him. My breath is repulsive to my wife. I am rejected by my own family. There's a baby by the pool. Even young children despise me. When I stand to speak, they turn their backs on me. My close friends detest me, and those I loved have turned against me. I have been reduced to skin and bones. That didn't happen to me. I gain weight when I'm stressed and emotional eat. So I have been reduced to skin and bones, and I have escaped death by the skin of my teeth. Have mercy on me, my friends. Have mercy, for the hand of God has struck me. Must you also persecute me like God does? Haven't you chewed me up enough? Oh, that my words would be recorded. Oh, that they could be inscribed on a monument. That is something right there, that verse. Because, well, we'll go on. We're going to keep reading this, you guys. I hope you'll read along with me. Start on the book of Job. Start on the book of Job. Study with Red the book of Job, you guys. Okay? Check it out, y'all. Oh, that my words could be recorded. Oh, that they would be inscribed on a monument, carved with an iron chisel and filled with lead, engraved forever in the rock. But as for me, I know that my Redeemer lives. This is a beautiful song by, I will post it. I will post it later. I met her. It's a singer. I know my Redeemer lives. I will post it. I don't know why her name is gone from my head. But as for me, I know my Redeemer lives, and I will stand upon the earth at last, and he will stand upon the earth at last. And after my body has decayed, yet in my body I will see God. I will see him for myself. Yes, I will see him with my own eyes. I am overwhelmed at the thought. You see, this shows here that he was holding on to his faith. He was holding on to his faith. How dare you go on persecuting me, saying it's his own fault? You should fear punishment yourselves, for your attitude deserves punishment. And then you will know that there is indeed a judgment. That is chapter 19. So, y'all, read the book of Job, and we'll discuss it at Reds. Because, like, I was just thinking, I didn't even scratch the surface of that book. The book is so deep. The Timothy Keller book, Walking with God Through Pain and Suffering. It is just so deep, and he talks about Job, and I'm like, I barely scratched the surface. So yes, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pray now and let y'all go. 1 hour, 18 minutes. That's not too bad, really. I didn't go over too much. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for my YouTube friends, Lord. Lord, please continue to heal my friend Lori and strengthen her and bless our YouTube channels. And thank you for all these friends here. Please continue to bless Roy and Becky and help Becky with the things that she's dealing with in Indiana, Lord. And I pray that you would comfort Timmy Ray at the loss of his dad. And I pray that you would continue to heal Arnie's mom and Arnie, Lord. And just thank you for this YouTube channel. I pray that it honors you, Lord. And thank you for my YouTube friends. And thank you for your word, Lord. Thank you for this food. Thank you for blessing me so much. Thank you for the inheritance from my mom and dad. Lord, that was miraculous. And I know that you did it. And thank you for this 1 year, one peaceful year in Denver, Lord. And thank you that I'm going to Portugal, that I'm able to go to Portugal, and that you're allowing me to do that, Lord. And I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, everybody. Keep praying. Read your Bible. Read the book of Job. I love you. Pray for Red because Red is praying for you. Bye.